staff and guests here today. My name is Marley and I attended Oakbank from Year 9 to Year 12, finishing last year. Standing up here is quite a reality check, the scary realisation that I'm now a school leaver who is entering a new chapter of my life and has been asked to share my experience at Oakbank School, particularly Year 12. Amongst all the nerves, I feel more than privileged to be able to talk on behalf of the 2022 cohort. Throughout the 4 years which I attended Oakbank, I discovered my love for science, English and nutrition thanks to Clarissa Whiting, Sarah Hill, Alice Duddy, Ashley Sharavalo and Lisa Smith, and I'm very grateful to have had them teach me what I love. I decided to act upon my passion for science and nutrition, which is when I stumbled upon the possibility of a career in dietetics. The course Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics at Flinders Uni has an ATAR requirement of 95, which as most of you would know is extremely high. When my teachers would ask me what course I was expecting to get into, I remember saying, well, in a perfect world, I'd love to get into the Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics, but the ATAR is crazy high. The truth is, I didn't quite make that ATAR requirement, and yet I was still accepted into that course. If you intend on going to uni and your ATAR isn't quite what you expected, please don't let that decide whether or not you continue to aim for what you truly want to do. At the end of the day, there are many different pathways into university. However, I want to make it very clear that achieving a high ATAR and getting accepted into uni are just one of many forms of what could be considered success, and that uni isn't for everyone. Many of my peers have found success in apprenticeships, TAFE, and even full-time work. My advice to anyone unsure of where to go in the future is to explore your interests, what you enjoy, and set a goal for yourself. Something you personally believe is success, something you believe is attainable, and what you think is worthwhile striving for. I'm a strong believer that if someone truly wants to do something, they'll do almost everything in their power to attain it. My advice to the current Year 12s, as well as those upcoming, is do your work. Now I know what you're thinking, wow, yeah, I didn't think of that, but it's true. Procrastination is bound to occur. It's definitely something I struggled with and still do struggle with. However, the saying hard now, easy later, or easy now, hard later, is something I heard from a random podcast I stumbled across halfway through Year 12, and it really stuck with me. This doesn't just apply to schoolwork and assignments, it applies to everyday life. Easy now, hard later heavily describes procrastination. Sure, you don't want to do the work right now, or it doesn't need to be done right now, and you're just going to leave it until you leave it till the week it's due and you've missed out on drafting your work and your stress levels are through the roof. The best piece of advice I can present for you all today is to take it day by day. Do not get bogged down in the future, do not exit the present moment to address future concerns which may not occur. Everyone's Year 12 experience will of course be different, but the heavy workload remains the same. For me, personally, Year 12 was, how do I put this, full of surprises. I was diagnosed with a heart condition followed by low blood pressure, which meant a lot of the time I was at home or at the hospital having tests done, rather than in class. As you can imagine, this set me back quite a bit. Even then, I managed to push through and ended up with results I'm proud of. However, without the amount of support I received from family, friends in school, particularly from Sarah Hill, Ashley Sharavalo and Lisa Smith, I believe I wouldn't have gotten the results that I did. Please refrain from schoolwork taking up every ounce of free time that you get. Without a doubt, it's going to take up some of your time outside of school, but please make sure it doesn't reach the point of being burnt out. Year 12 is hard, and it's supposed to be, but I promise you it's not all bad. You get to experience formal, the excitement leading up, picking out what you wear and having fun with your friends. Or like me, you might have your peers vote and have you crowned most likely to marry for money, which to this day I'm still offended by. When asked to share memories I have over my years at Oakbank, I won't lie and say I remember a lot because the truth is it's still quite fuzzy now. But the best memories I have from Year 12 that I can remember all include my peers. Over the years we all became like a family, and for some reason we were always singing together. From formal Screaming the Horses by Daryl Braithwaite to karaoke on the last day of school, we definitely had a lot of fun together. Finally, to wrap it up, I'd like to say a big thank you to all my teachers over the years who helped me get me where I am today. Thank you.
Thank you, Marley. That was a fantastic speech. I would now like to just officially present Marley with her 2022 DUCS certificate.